So here is a free idea for you. And the whole idea with free idea is that you can take it and make it your own. You don't need to cite this or give credit to this idea. You can take this idea. It's truly free. You can run with it on your own. And so you can grab this and use it for an illustration, perhaps as a prompt for writing something, but it's a truly free idea, and here it is. It came to me when I was in a big airport, a really high airport. It had a huge, tall ceiling to the terminals. And I noticed that there were a good number of birds in this airport. And I even saw that there was a nest where, mommy birds were taking food to baby birds. So there were birds that were born in the airport. And I started to think, is there a whole airport bird thing happening where these birds live in the airport and have generations of birds? And I thought, okay, here they are in this huge space where they can fly around. They were flying around, and I'm sure they were, in places where the people in the airport couldn't actually catch them and stop it, because I'm sure they don't want birds in their airport. And here's where it started to take a shape of its own. What if there were birds that just lived for generations in an airport, and they got trapped in there long ago, a couple generations ago, and they just are birds that live in an airport. And they don't know what it's like to be out in the fresh air. They only know the air-conditioned and heated confines of this airport. And they see the planes, of course, out the terminal windows and think, oh, those planes are the things that actually fly up into the sky. Why would we do that? We're little tiny things. And they never really experience what birds were created to do and be. So you could take this idea, maybe it's just an illustration that you use for an example of what it's like when people don't realize their potential, don't realize what they're actually created for, and they limit themselves, even though it seems like they're living a full life, and they're like the little baby birds getting fed French fries by their mommy birds in the airport. They think that's fine. They don't realize what it's like outside in the fresh air and flying through the trees. They just are always in the airport. Or you could take this and maybe develop it as a short story or an illustration in a book. I've even wondered if it would be a children's book idea. So this is a free idea. You can take it and run with it. I believe that ideas are a dime a dozen. Everybody that's taken a shower has had a good idea at some point. What really is hard is the execution of the idea. So you run with that and make it your own, and that's a free idea for you today. Hope you enjoy it, and if you do, let me know.